Did you know? Your iPhone can be hacked with a laser pointer. Humans are capable of producing venom, and in America, there is a day, which is the busiest one for animal shelters. We'll have you rethinking everything you thought you knew for sure. Welcome to another episode of 30 Weird Fun Facts. Subscribe our channel for unlimited fun. So, without wasting any more time, let's get started with Number 1. Mosquitoes are attracted to people who just ate bananas. Mosquitoes like the potassium, salt, and lactic acid released from your body, so if you're going heavy on the bananas or dried fruit, you're making yourself all the more delectable to a passing mosquito. Lotions and creams with alpha hydroxy are also high in lactic acid. It's best to avoid these products if you're going to be spending time outdoors. Number 2. The Luftwaffe had a master interrogator, Hans Scharf, whose tactic was being as nice as possible. Scharf's best tactics for getting information out of prisoners included nature walks without guards present, baking them homemade food, cracking jokes, drinking beers, and afternoon tea with German fighter aces. His techniques were so successful that the US military later incorporated his methods into their own interrogation schools. Number 3. Olympic medalist with large mustache. Olympic medalist Mark Spitz was famed for his large mustache in an era when swimmers shaved their bodies to become more hydrodynamic. He once joked to the Russian team's coach that his mustache helped him swim faster by deflecting water from his mouth and making him more bullet-shaped. The following year, a mustache was spotted by every member of the male Russian team. Number 4. Bald head or a rock. Greek playwright Aeschylus was killed in 455 BC when an eagle, mistaking his bald head for a rock, dropped a tortoise on it. According to Pliny, Aeschylus was spending a lot of time in the open to avoid a prophecy that he would be killed by a falling object. Number 5. Mayoral ballot prank went wrong. In 1887, a group of men added Susanna Medora Salter of Argonia, Kansas, to a mayoral ballot as a prank intended to embarrass and curtail the influence of the Women's Christian Temperance Union, of which she was an officer. Instead, she won over 60% of the vote and became America's first female mayor. Number 6. A hump is a camel's energy storage. The camel's hump is where the camel stores fat. Camels use this fat for energy when and where food is hard to find. People who buy and sell camels even use the size of the camel's hump to determine how healthy the camel is. The bigger the hump, the healthier the camel. A well-fed camel's hump won't droop or look deflated. Hump also helps the camel to regulate its own body temperature. Number 7. A one-day weather forecast requires about 10 billion math calculations. These calculations are done by supercomputers, dutifully processing 2.8 quadrillion mathematical calculations per second and collecting thousands of earthly observations every day, including air pressure, water levels, temperature, humidity, and wind speed, around the clock. These computers